Hey everybody. Just want to talk to you about doing stand up. I'm thinking about doing stand up. I've tried to do it before in my life. It was okay. I got a couple chuckles out of the people in the audience. And I told a joke recently to my brother, a couple jokes actually, that he told me were perfect jokes. It's a perfect joke, no notes. And that being the case, I thought, all right, as he said, just start working on your tight five. So okay, remember when this used to be a news blog? Yeah. Well, too bad. You're gonna have to listen to my material. Anyway, so I just wanted to talk about uh, Magellan. I need to. So people who don't know about Magellan, and I had to be honest with you, I didn't know about Magellan until one of my Filipino friends told me that his family killed Magellan. And I'm an American. Well, we know about Ponce de Leon and Christopher Columbus, and the rest, the other, those guys, the rest of them, I don't know about them. I knew about it because it was the name of a navigation system, Magellan. So I thought, okay, I took his word for it. So, wow, you family just straight up killed the guy that wound up out that way and was like, I discovered this archipelago, and he discovered the Philippines. That's what he thought, and he thinks he just found a new place, and he's the first guy to do it, and then a guy who already lives there, Lapu Lapu, kills him. So just to show you, you think you have something original, you think you found something new, and then somebody already did it before, so they take you out. And I thought, that's one of part of the reason why I don't want to get into stand up comedy, because you think you have an original idea, right? And but then you realize somebody's already done that joke before. So like the other day, I thought of a joke I thought was hilarious. I called my brother up and I'm like, listen, I gotta tell you, here in DC. He doesn't live in DC. I live in DC. So I said, here in DC, the Watergate break-in is still talked about. It's still a thing people talk about because it was such a big deal. And in the Watergate break-in here, the whistleblower who told Woodward and Bernstein about it, he didn't want to give his name, so he just called himself by a popular porno of the time. He said, I don't want to give you my name. I just call me Deep Throat. So I thought, what if that happened nowadays? What if somebody was like, hey, I have all the receipts on the Bidens, and you're gonna meet me in this garage. And they say, what do we call you? And I said, I don't want to give you my real name, so just call me Help Me Stepbrother, I'm Stuck. And if you don't get that joke, my brother said it was a perfect joke. But if you don't get that joke, good for you. Good, you're a good person. Congratulations, you didn't go on the internet in the past 2 years. You're a good person. So yes, that was the joke I told him. He said it was perfect, and then I was thinking, I was like, hey, maybe it was too perfect. So I started trying to find if anybody did that joke before. And I found a few others that were similar, and I thought, man, if I tried to tell that joke the way it actually came to me, some people might be like, you're a joke thief. That's just like this other. And I know personally, I came up with that innocently, as innocently as you can come up with a pornography joke, but still, it was uniquely mine when I came up with it. So my thought was, how would you keep people from being like, hey, this has already been done, you're out of the business? Because there's been comedians totally chased out of the business by that. And you can imagine it's got to be very stressful for stand-up comedy, because you're thinking any joke you say, unless you're like a veteran joke teller like Norm Macdonald, whenever Norm is telling a story, they know it's just a story, they know it's just a joke. He is literally just there to tell jokes. There's not this attributed like there's a gravitas to him being able to say a joke that's somebody else's joke, but it's not like, wow, he's telling this joke because it's a true story as part of his life. Um, People know that he's probably telling you a joke that he heard at some point in his life, and it's his job to tell you that joke. So I thought, okay, you got to be in the industry for a long, long time to get that sort of credit. So I can imagine it'd be very stressful, and that's why I just thought, like, man, on a very small scale, stand-up comedy is like being a world explorer, like Magellan, and and could you, I never thought I would empathize with Magellan. I spent a lot of time with my family in Cherokee there, and so I always have this very nativist mindset. So I thought how cool it was what the Filipinos did to Magellan. But then I started thinking about it. I was like, what if he was kind of cool? What if he was kind of a nice guy? He's just out there like blogging basically. Hey guys, look, I found a new island thing for my map, and then they stab him. That'd be awful. I feel bad about that, And then I thought, further, I thought, from the stand-up comedy aspect, like you think you found something unique, and it turns out that it's not unique. Other people have thought of it. Other people have said some stuff very similar, and so you're going to be chased out of the industry, like say Carlos Mencia. He had similar jokes to other people, and so they chased him out. They basically said, "You're a joke thief." That's his bread and butter. That's his livelihood. Gone. Now, I don't know what he's doing nowadays. So I thought, man, that's got to be so stressful. Just like Magellan. Just like Magellan. He's landing at this beautiful island. He's got all his men there. He's like, guys, look. This totally deserted island. No one's been here before. We're the first men to land at this particular beach. Let's go and plant a flag. And, let's stay here for an indeterminate amount of time. I mean, no reason to leave. No one is here. This is our place now, right? I mean, look, it's gorgeous. We don't even need to look for food. We don't need to search for food. There's mangoes and coconuts. We just need to build shelter to protect us from the falling food. It's that plentiful and gorgeous. It's a paradise here. All right? And we're the first people to discover it. And then a bunch of natives walk around the corner, and you're like, oh shit. Damn it. You guys were here already? You were already here. Fuck. And you're other people like me with flags and shit were here too? And they just gesture to the pile of skulls over in the other end of the beach, and you're like, shit. Damn it. So then as the natives are surrounding them and the spear is about to go through Lapu turns to as Lapu-Lapu's holding the spear about to plunge it through Magellan turns to his first mate and is like, you know what, this is just like being a fucking stand-up comedian. And this goes to and I know I get that I'm just talking to myself here, laughing at my own jokes. And you might be thinking, you can't practice stand-up talking to yourself. You need to do it in front of other people. Well, I'm using a mental trick. I'm imagining there's a room full of people here who are just not laughing. They just don't find this funny. There's none of this, none of what I'm doing, not a single word. So, and I think that's very healthy. That's something I should probably get used to. All right. I hope you enjoyed the Death of Magellan. My working on that is my tight 5. Look, I fit in 2 jokes in 10 minutes. That's pretty tight, right? All right. Shabbat shalom, everybody. Enjoy your day off.